I got bad news. Medicare premiums are going up again, and that means smaller Social Security checks for you. Let's break it down. Each year, millions of retirees eagerly anticipate the Social Security COLA increase, only to discover that their net benefit hasn't increased much or at all. That's because Medicare Part B premiums, which are deducted directly from Social Security, tend to rise in step with or even outpace cost of living adjustment increases. In today's video, we're going to unpack exactly how rising Medicare Part B premiums affect your Social Security income. In 2023, Medicare Part B premiums were $164.90 a month. In 2024, they jumped up to $174.70 a month. And now for 2025, projections suggest an increase to roughly $181 a month, although that won't be finalized until fall. That might not sound like much, but let's say you receive $1,800 a month in Social Security benefits. Even a $6 to $10 increase in premiums could easily wipe out your cost of living adjustment, especially if it's a modest one, like the projected 2.5% to 2.9% increase for 2026. What is Medicare Part B? So Medicare Part B covers outpatient medical services, things like doctor's visits, preventative care, lab tests, and some medical equipment. While most people don't pay a premium for Medicare Part A, which is for hospital coverage, everyone pays for Part B. Now here's where it gets tricky. The more you earn, the more you pay for Part B. This is called IRMA, Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. If your modified adjusted gross income, MAGI, from 2 years ago exceeds for individuals with MAGI over $103,000 or for married couples over $206,000, premiums can rise to over $500 a month for high-income beneficiaries. Let's say you sold a house, took a big IRA withdrawal, or cashed some stocks. That can trigger IRMA, and it may not even reflect your actual income in retirement. What can you do if this happens? You can file a Form SSA-44 to request a reduction in IRMA if you've experienced a life-changing event, such as retirement, marriage or divorce, death of a spouse, or a loss of income-producing property. This can save you thousands of dollars over the course of a year. Now let's talk about the hold harmless provision. This rule protects most Social Security recipients from seeing a net decrease in their benefit check due to Medicare premium increases. But here's the catch. It only applies if you're receiving Social Security, your Medicare premiums are deducted from your benefit, or you're not subject to IRMA. If you meet those conditions, your Social Security check cannot go down, even if Part B premiums go up. Instead, your COLA increase is reduced to offset the premium hike. However, if you're new to Medicare or pay premiums manually instead of through Social Security, you may not be protected. Other tips to manage Medicare and Social Security interactions include: review your tax return before filing to avoid triggering IRMA. Consider Roth conversions before retirement to lower future MAGI. Use Medicare's Plan Finder to compare plans and explore savings programs. What about Medicare Part D and other costs? Part D premiums are also subject to IRMA, and then there are deductibles, co-pays, and out-of-pocket costs, which also can rise. These add up fast and will cut into your Social Security income. Medicare savings programs for low-income individuals. The following programs can help pay Part B premiums, co-pays, and deductibles: QMB, which is Qualified Medicare Beneficiary; SLMB, which is Specified Low-Income Medicare Beneficiary; and QI, Qualified Individual. Contact your state Medicaid office to see if you qualify. Now let's review some frequently asked questions. Why does my check feel smaller even with a COLA increase? Likely because Medicare Part B premiums went up and offset the increase. Can I avoid IRMA? Possibly by reducing MAGI through income planning or appealing based on a life event. What if I'm not collecting Social Security yet? You'll pay premiums separately and are not protected by the hold harmless rule. Bottom line, rising Medicare premiums can silently erode your Social Security income. The key is to understand how these systems interact and plan ahead to minimize the impact. If you found this content helpful, please like and subscribe. Consider sharing this with somebody else who may have the same questions. And if you're looking for a free life insurance quote on yourself or a loved one, please give my company, the Dig Agency, a call. You can call us at 888-240-5633. We'll give you a free quote within 10 minutes or less, or you can use the link below and request a free quote online. Thanks for watching.